Welcome, family and friends, to the 2021 graduation ceremony of Lewis County's Impact Program. I'm Mindy Marshall, Director of the Office of Adult Education, and I'm honored to deliver congratulations to you on behalf of the West Virginia Department of Education. I'd like to thank your instructor, Liz Johnson, for giving me this opportunity. Today we celebrate you. We celebrate the commitment you made to change your future. Statistics show that individuals without a high school credential are 2 times as likely to be unemployed, 3 times as likely to be in poverty, 4 times as likely to be in poor health, and 8 times as likely to be incarcerated. So a huge congratulations to you on taking this important step on your journey. It is impossible to go through life without failure. Let your failures be in the past. What we leave behind are life lessons. Great things are now ahead for you. Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. Whatever career path you have chosen, whether it's to continue your education or enter the workforce, just remember you are improving the well-being of yourself, your family, and your community. Again, congratulations on your achievement and the best of luck. Enjoy your celebration. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ann Mezenot, and I'm the Regional Coordinator for the Adult Education Program. I want to congratulate you on earning your diploma. It is not an easy task, but with hard work and determination, you did it. This is a stepping stone for you. Make sure you keep moving forward. Congratulations and best wishes. Thank you.
Harley Montgomery, because I wanted to get my high school equivalency diploma so I could have better opportunities. I'm really good. I was overwhelmed with emotions. I was really happy. Not having too much faith in myself. I didn't think that I could do it, but I just kept trying. Just keep doing it. They're gonna look back and they're gonna be so happy that they did it one day. If they just stick with it, they'll get there. I would just say, like, the classroom, like, Liz is the best teacher I could never think of. She's really good with her students and pays attention to all of them. I actually work here now, and I have certifications and everything, and I've been looking for even more work so I can just have a good life for my daughter. She's into that toddler stage where she's just being all mean. She used to be the sweetest. She's getting mean. I'd like to be an event planner one day or have my own business. I just like the idea of planning events. I like putting things together and organizing it. I just want to be successful enough to give my daughter a really good life. I have my worth ethic proficiency, my computer essentials, my customer service ones, and I think there's a few more, but I can't remember the names. I thank Liz and Michelle for this opportunity. I don't even know where I'd be right now if I didn't come here. I live with my mom. I turn 18 in June, and I'm hoping to move out, but I know it's going to be a little bit more challenging because I have a daughter. Just to give it a shot. Like, if you need your high school diploma or something, try Impact. Like, it's actually a really good program, and I'm sure that with Liz you'll be able to get it.
Well, as Christian Stonecker. So I was able to get my GED because I dropped out of high school because it was going to put me back a grade. And then after I found out that nowadays you have to have the GED in order to move up and get better job opportunities. I just got tired of working like making pizzas and throwing tires and stuff like that. I was ecstatic. I was, I always had a small, a little small amount of doubt that I wasn't going to pass it because there's actually quite a few areas, that, I actually failed prior to taking it. Then after I passed it, I was like, thank God. I would say or the personal barriers was, all of the negative, the energy, I guess you could say, of like, oh no, well, you're going to fail, right? You're going to fail, right? Well, I'm going to show you guys. So with all that, negativity, and which was actually starting to make me mad, I took that and I turned that into motivation. If I was to go back about 4 or 5 years, I would, actually have a sit down and be like, dude, you have to get this done. It's only a one-time thing. As soon as you get it done, you don't have to do it again. You don't have to go back. If you want to go to college and do what you want to do, then you have to get this. And how about if we just, start getting this little ball rolling? But I'm still a student. I just don't come here because I got my GED. But I would say I got my GED within the first, 2-3 months. I actually work at in the St. Joseph's Hospital, and I actually work as a cook. And I start college August 16th for aviation maintenance. See, in 10 years, I see me having a bachelor's degree in aviation maintenance, and hopefully is working as the helicopter, as a pilot for hospitals and a life flight, stuff of that sort. I got my driver's license.
Excellent.
Like that, actually, well, yeah, that right there. To here, well, I would like to thank my older brothers, in Randolph County, because even though everyone is like, you're going to fail, right? That there's no possible way that you are going to be able to go and complete this. You can't do it. Why don't you just quit? Even when everybody else was saying that. But they are the ones that was like, you know what? They can just shut up. Okay? You can do this. We know you're smart. We know you are. And we know that you're going to do it. You have to do it. I would just want to say that, even though I got my GED, for everybody, who says that a single person's not able to do it, or they can't, do this, or they can't do that, the ones, who have all that, and the negative, comments and energy and stuff of that sort. Anybody is able to do anything. You know what I mean? As long as, you have that mindset, and, if you actually put your mind, down to it, and you put in the time, you put in the work, you're going to do it, just like I do.
Amanda Sims. To get my GED, of course I'll tell my family and my fiance, I'll tell him. Well, I had my kids and my one kept getting in trouble, so I had to deal with that. And then I had doctor's appointments. So, other than that, that's the only things. What Liz has And then my older sister, she's told me to keep doing it, that she knows I can do it. My math, I was 1 point off. I mean, because I've always wanted to get it so that way I can show my kids, you stick with it, you do it, you can pass it. Well, yeah, to Liz and then my family. My one sister's real good at math, so she's been helping in between as well. I mean, the program's good.
David Montoya. To further my education and go back to school and complete a goal I've been working on since I was 5. It took a couple days to actually sink in, but it was amazing. I felt shocked at first. Been working on it for over 1.5 years now. I would say my biggest one would be the opinions of other people. So there was people that always gave me the support, family and friends, but then there was always that silence when people would ask me, what are you going to school for? And I would tell them to get my high school diploma. You could tell that they were happy for you, but at the same time, it's kind of like you should already have that or should be done. For some reason, there's this perception of time that people just need to have their high school diploma, their college degree, have kids, have a house. But it's all been different. I'd say getting the opinions of others out of the way. Stay persistent on yourself. Don't be so quick to want to grow up and start working, and life will come as it does. Just let it come to you. I really like the customer service that Liz has. Maybe not too many people like it, but I like it because it gives a lot of people a way to converse. I feel like there's been a big gap between the next generation and being able to go out and actually talk to people and have a conversation with people. And I think that the customer service helps people actually have a conversation a lot better. Get into sales, whether it be with Toyota or to find a broker out here to start selling houses. I'm kind of stuck in between the two, whether I want to get into car sales or selling homes. Eventually, yes, I want to get into the real estate and investing part. I've done pretty well for myself up until the point of getting here. I don't know. It sounds stupid, but having my own place, I had a Mercedes for myself. I bought myself a Mercedes for my 21st birthday, and it was a brand new one. So I was really happy for myself, but then and also, at the same time, I don't look at it as so exciting anymore because it was just material, and I kind of should have been focusing on myself more than just getting the car, getting the house, and then satisfying other people's needs. Because even to this day, my mom's like, when are you having kids? When are you having kids? I'm like, probably still another 5 years, Mom. What we do, me and my girlfriend started Bainboard Company. It's the local skate shop in town. It's been open since October of last year, so that one's been fun. I'd say that's a pretty good accomplishment for us. Definitely the Cardelli family. There's no way I probably would have went back to high school and did any of this without their support and their help. I would still be working. I never would have came back and thought of my options. And thank you, Liz and Michelle, so much. You guys helped me out a lot. Also, don't think I would have been able to do it without them. They kept me going. I would have gave up a long time ago.
Brittany got right to get my GED and better myself for my kids. One born, one not yet. I cried. I was really, really happy. Like, I've been trying for 2 years. You know that. 2 years to get this thing, and I finally have it. So, very happy. When I went to study at home, it's a little harder to study at home with a 3-year-old. So that, maybe that's the only thing I could think of. Pickle Rick. The 3D printer, the day that we, I can't remember what exactly we were doing. I just know the 3D printer was out and everybody was just giving you ideas. I think Hannah's was compass, and then mine, I don't know why, but Pickle Rick. I wanted you to do Pickle Rick. I still have that, by the way. Keep with it. Don't give up. Because I gave up at one point. I wasn't gonna continue. I'm honestly not 100% sure what made me come back again, but yeah, I gave up for a little bit, and if I could go back and tell myself, like, don't give up. I'm still coming here and trying to get some certifications and everything, so I can go on and try to get into a college eventually and make something of that. My next step would be college, and or a job, but it's whatever comes next. I'm not sure. A better life for us. I want to thank Liz for helping me as much as she did, because I would not have been able to do this without her. And then Joey, my boyfriend, because he pushed me. He wasn't able to help me a lot because he's been out of school for 6+ years. But he pushed me and he made sure I stuck with it. And Hannah helped me out a lot too. She would come over and when I needed help, no matter what time. One night she actually was over until like 2 o'clock in the morning helping me with work.
My name is Giovanni Cardelli. Well, it's a funny story. I got in trouble. I got in a lot of trouble, and I had my head up my rear end for a long time. I got my self-esteem back. I started to love myself again. And then I realized that what I was doing wasn't good for myself. And at first I wanted to work at a nuclear power plant for whatever reason, and then I meet you, and then I'm watching this YouTube video and I see this guy save a burn victim. Like, holy crap, I want to do that. Eventually I was like, okay, I can do this. So I come back and they're like, well, you can't go to the high school. I'm like, what? I want to go to high school. And they're like, I'm sorry, but you can't go. And they put me in here, and I mean, I'm not trying to speak bad about this place, but I thought I was going to be here with a whole bunch of delinquents and stuff like that. I found out, like, all these kids are really good kids, and they're trying. They're really trying for themselves. Stay away from girls. Stay away from girls and focus on what you want to do and not what other people want you to do. Ever since October, Halloween, I was over in the classroom, and Michelle did my makeup. I was planning to be like the Godfather and stuff like that. I had my tuxedo on and everything. But then I saw her doing the special effects, and she like messed up my face. It was awesome. I love that day. Well, right now I'm working on becoming a paramedic. Obviously that's gonna take a long time. Right now I'm working towards getting my EMT basic. I already have my CPR certification. I have my AED certification, so I'm certified to defibrillate someone. Right now I'm taking paramedic classes over in Upshur, EMS Station 77. And I'm learning. I'm learning. I plan on that being my career.
Okay.
I know it doesn't, pay a lot, but it's not necessarily for the money. I'm thinking of joining the military to be a paramedic, like in Iraq, where they really need it. I work at a skate shop. I build skateboards for kids, and I sell parts for skateboards, and I skate. Over by the asylum, sometimes I'll skate in the street. People will be like, "Get out of the road, you kids." And my mom, "Hey Mom, I graduated." My sister, Sage, "Hey sister, hey Sage, I graduated." I made it, and I came a long way. I didn't think I'd make it this far, and nor did my parents. And it feels really great, not necessarily to prove them wrong, because they've been on my side this whole time, but to prove myself wrong. So thank you.